If you've been injured, the insurance company that you hear from is not there to help you.
Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Well, I had an idea about a year ago to put a Zoom system in once National DAV approved that we could start Zooming the general meetings. That was never an option before. So they changed the bylaws, and I started thinking about we should have the equipment in here because we are so rural. We have a lot of members in Amargosa, Beatty, Tonopah, and members who are no longer living here but would still like to attend the meeting. So I ran it past a friend of mine who is going to be bringing a company out here to Pahrump. And he goes, well, how much is it going to cost, Bill? And I said, $10,000. And he goes, come see me, I'll write you a check. So we have put the Zoom system in. We have high-tech quality. As you know, the monitor that's up on the wall. All the computer systems back in the corner. The large 85-inch television screen so they can see us and we can see them, along with a security system. In this room there are 2 security cameras, and in our side room there is another security camera just to protect our equipment. We had a great attendance tonight, and it's been improving over the last several months. So we're going to go from there. We had, it was about, the one time I looked up, I think we had 8 people on the Zoom. I anticipate that once everything is worked out and the little kinks, because it's a brand new system, we just fired it up last week, that we will continue to grow our membership coming in online, meeting after meeting. It has been a blessing, and we thank the county commissioners. They gave us a 5-year lease. It actually worked out to be a 6-year lease, and we'll be going back to them September, October this year to get another 5-year lease from them. When I first put the idea of putting this system in, I talked with the county manager and his department heads, and they all gave their blessing for it. So I'm anticipating and hoping that they will give us another 5-year lease on this building. Well, with the PACT Act, it's about getting all the information out there. There's so much misinformation that's going on in the community, especially on these TV commercials. They're telling veterans it's not going to affect their benefits whatsoever. On the veteran side, it does affect their benefits. What we're telling our veterans here is if you think that you fall under the PACT Act with presumptive diseases, that you should get that on the record at the VA. We are encouraging them not to join these class action lawsuits. On the other hand, spouses, children, if they are exposed and they have problems, yes, they can get into it. One thing that these lawyers are not telling them, it could take up to 20 years to even see a resolution on this. On the veteran side, let's say the veteran gets awarded $100,000 through a class action lawsuit. Okay, the lawyer is going to take 40% and probably another 20% for office items that they had to shell out for. That's 60%. So they're going to take $60,000 of the $100,000. The VA will make the veteran pay back dollar for dollar. They were given $100,000, they have to pay back $100,000. Bob Hammond over at the hospital, Steve Pittman at the hospital, plus he does remote. Kathy Gerard, she does remote and meets with veterans here at the building. The high-end fiber optic cable has really helped that tremendously.